She's saying, ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go. You've got one life to live, don't let it go. Can you let go of it all tonight? Or will you decide to push on through and ignore the words inside? Take a breath now, don't hold it in too long, 'cause you'll find you're missing out. I lost your little song. She's saying, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go. Ooh, you've got one life to live. She's singing, ooh, you've got one life to live. Don't let it go.
And welcome back to another live stream. This is live and maybe sometimes it's delayed, but thank you so much for 70 subscribers as well. Wait, what? And I have new channel art now, and we are also gonna play a bit of Roblox because you guys like that. Yeah, and I can officially tell you that it is 4:30 right now on the 12th of April 2019. BST. Brush them down with you, yeah. And for some reason this weird thing comes up. I know that is telling me my keyboard thing. It's good. Let's do this. Okay, Gives me regular XD. Anyway, oh, can I? You want me to join your group? Okay. I mean, he made, I think, another LOT Polish Airlines, and I kind of have that as well, but that means we have to give up one group. One group. I do not know which one to give up. We don't really need to be in this group. I am afraid I can't go in there. I don't need to be in that group. So now, refresh. Where's the join group button? Yep. Okay. I like that new feature. Okay. I'm playing Roblox. I'm playing Roblox on Minecraft. Okay, and speaking of Minecraft, let's start on my blockville server. What cute position are we? 428. Okay. Do you know that way? You do not know that way. Do you know that way? You do not know that way. Thanks, Stardust. Oh. Okay, wait. Refresh. Hey, I'm in your group now. Let me see. Does he have a special rank? You should get a YouTuber's rank. And so yeah. And before we start, also make sure you wait. Nightbot is what we need. Nightbot TV. Okay, guys, I just need to do this. So I just need to do that while I do this because this is personal. Okay, Nightbot, join my channel. You guys can hear my voice. Yeah, I've modded. Yep, okay. Now I can show you. I mean this one.
Yo!
Anyways. Nightbot. Stop, Nightbot. Okay. I need to limit Nightbot to what you can. I'm also accept. Okay, submit. Nightbot, stop now. Nightbot, go and commit water. Yeah, Nightbot. Okay, it's Roblox game time. I've actually got a game called Tycoon Simulator, and it's raining links. Hallelujah, it's raining links. Raining links. Okay, so it's Tycoon Simulator. 259.04 duodecillion cash. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of cash, don't I? I have too much cash. Look how much cash I'm earning. Oh my goodness. I think... Let me upgrade my health as well. You probably couldn't. I'll buy that. Give me 570 quintillion health. That is a big, big number. Oops. Oops, I did it again. Nightbot. Oops, I did it again. Yeah. Savage Arianna. Hey everyone, it's Arianna Bingo. That is a lot of money. A small loan of... When I was young, my father gave me a small loan of $1 million. Probably not going to refund my net worth, I'm afraid. Daddy's worth more. How about that? Okay, that is way too... Wow. Now I need to put this in. So they compare. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. And let's see what you guys are. Oof, 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 oof. Rest in peace, Solarium. Let me see, guys. Some requests. Auto teacher. Okay. No. Just no. No. Oh. This is why I don't trust you, Nightbot. Look at how much is done already. What? That is in the sun. Why is he timing out people for that? 600 seconds? Right. Wait, come on. Wait. Let's just do this. Okay, roll it. Oh. Bye. I guess. Bye. Okay, so we need you guys. I'm gonna have to do it. Oh, everyone's going. Bye then. Bye. I mean bye. V. Where have you been? Me. Oh. Come on, join my game. I wanna play with you. Goodness, I am absolutely lost it. 'Cause I am China. No, I haven't dropped any gear. Apparently he doesn't want to get me. Do I have too much health? Mine? Yeah, I restored it already. I got my new sword then. Red. No, I said red. You. No, customize. Red! Guess I'll have to go with this. Or I can't change the colour. That's bad. I've just realised something. That changes that. So sorry. Now, yay! Let's I don't know I wanted to do that. There we go. Okay. Because I am bored. Oh. Okay, I think what we'll do is just get the cash and play another game. Okay, give me all this, give me all this, give me all this, give me all this, give me all this. Bow, bow, bow. Off. Let's play. I know what to do. We can go in public servers. I'm from my team. Anyone wanna join? Okay, guys, my network. Oh goodness, yeah. Okay. Tycoon terminate and spawn tycoon. No, he's trying to stop me from spawning tycoons. I can't stop. It's customized, red, sword, red. And there we are. Right. What the? He just manually moved him to ticket to win it. You can't do that. Is he just moving teams? Why does he think he can do that? Come on, Nate. Dude. Is he just doing it for the... It's not... Walked around in a full circle. Okay, why are those teams always around? I did not mean to do that. Let's get a big sum of money then. I call this money. I'm probably the only one watching this. Oh, thanks for subscribing. It's always nice to know that people subscribe. Guys, subscribe to the Gaming Master. If nobody subscribes... Yeah, you got into 10 subs. But come on, guys. Get into 20, please. Oh, I'm so tired. I call this money. Could you go... Thanks for all the likes. Oh. Thanks for all the likes. Subscribe Arino to my YouTube. Okay. Let's now just... Sigma. Yay. Go subscribe to me on YouTube. It's not loading. Come on, Nightbot. I gave you the command. Nightbot. Nightbot. Where have you gone? Where? I'm the top channel because I'm the only one watching this. Okay, Nightbot's active now. Yeah. Okay, so I vote for PewDiePie. Yes, I vote for PewDiePie. YouTube now. Show me my YouTube. Come on. Well, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm so tired. I need a vacation. So yeah. I think to cheer me up, let's just do a raid. Let's go raid. Do a raid. Do the raid. Okay. You can just see. Okay, if nobody goes to it, then I don't know how this will work. Please. Please. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Does. I'll show you. Commands. Custom. Default. No. Default. Logs. Recognize. Sungrass. Timers. Oh. Should I do that then? Hey, Wizard House, how are you doing? Okay, let's choose someone to raid. Someone stream. Set a reminder. Okay, I'll rate him in 21 hours then. All you need to do is put hashtag Aidenblox raid. I have to leave subs because people enjoy my vids. Thanks for all the questions. I do know that game, but I'm not gonna play it. Sorry. Oh yeah. I'll listen to it. Wait, no. I don't even know how to do. Go raid that. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're getting raided. Yeah, go there and type some. I'm raiding something. Yeah, go there and type some. Why do I sound like that? Dude. Hey! Dude. Anyway, now to hear typing noises. Now to... Ah, someone killed me, I guess. Now I have to find my big money. Okay, I'll get that. Fuck you. I can't see where it should be. That's how much I can't find it now. I got one thing to do, and that's to raid someone's again. Raid. Wasn't so powerful. Yeah. Oh, it's his multiplier. Okay. Let's find pick a side. I know. Guys, I'll show in a minute. I'm finding the game. Create VIP server. Live stream, pick a side. Buy now. Configure. VIP server link. Generate. Okay, now, so it's raining links for the second time. I'm gonna click on one so I can join my game. It's time to join the game. Pick a side by submit. Everybody loves it. Come on now and down right now. We go down. I am not. Yeah. When the morning comes, I'm with you we become. Okay. Quick.
Yo.
La 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 la. Now I was trying to get past the half level ones. Every CPU does it. That's not me. That was not me. Just ignore that. Eat hamburger or... Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm bored. Bye, guys.